What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first ever official Second Take podcast. I'm super psyched. My first guest that I'm joined by today is my good friend James. He is a producer. He makes insanely good beats. I'm definitely gonna just break the table.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's okay. You could break it. I have another one. He makes really good beats. I'm gonna plug all of his stuff in the description. This is gonna be up on YouTube and on SoundCloud. I'll also have on YouTube. I'll have the SoundCloud link in the description for the audio only. We also have Magnus just chilling on the couch on the side. Give a big what up. And yeah, so
what up?
Just generally, because this is the first one, I just want to say, like, we're just gonna be talking about the randomest shit. Like, yeah. I don't think there's anything specific
just
going on this podcast.
You know?
Just entertainment
just to listen to.
Yeah.
No education's gonna happen.
Yeah, you're not gonna learn anything.
You're gonna get dumber.
This.
No.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. So I just introduced James, myself. I'm Giacomo Carreri. This is the Second Take podcast on Second Take Studios. How's it going, buddy?
It's the first take of it, though.
Yeah, this is the first take. Well, actually, I pressed record once, and we had our...
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. So, yeah, what's going on? What's new?
Nothing much. Just living it up, you know?
Oh, boy.
Having a good time with life.
Yeah. You're in Scotland recently?
Yeah. Over the holiday break.
How's that?
That was great. Just just hiking in the hills,
Actually?
Drinking some whiskey.
Attaboy.
Getting TT with the fam.
Also, we are the legal age to drink, just putting that out there. What was that?
I didn't wink at the camera.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, no, I want to hear more about Scotland. It actually sounded pretty fun. I want some good stories.
First, we got there on Christmas Day. We had I think 17-hour total travel time, layover and stuff.
Were you there on New Year's Eve or?
So I was there for 17 days after Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
So Christmas till January 9th, I think we left.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got there on Christmas, and then my family's there. They have my aunt owns a hotel there.
Oh yeah. Is that where you stayed?
Yeah, we stayed. It's not big. It's it's a manor. It's called. It's a big mansion kind of.
Okay.
Where they have the restaurant and their house is above it, where they live, and they have a chalet, which kind of just a motel, where the guests stay.
Was it just your family, or were there other?
There was a couple guests in and out, but they're shutting down soon. Their restaurant's mostly what they.
Oh yeah.
So they're just they're kind of getting retiring soon. So.
It's pretty sick.
But yeah,
you were there over New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
That's dope.
Yeah, and my grandma lives there too.
In Scotland,
yeah. And so I got to visit her a lot, which I haven't seen her since I was 4. She's a G. She's so funny. She's chirps the other people in the retirement home. It's really funny. Yeah.
And did you do anything special on New Year's Eve?
We did some partying on Christmas and New Year's, and
with no alcohol involved. Don't wink at the camera.
Oh yeah, and my so they have a bar there, obviously.
Right. With
the restaurant, so that was fun. Open bar. And yeah, we just had a lot of fun, with the family. Did some karaoke.
Attaboy.
I got up there. I did
any stellar karaoke songs.
I went up there. I did "Happy" by Pharrell Williams. Started off get the people going, and then I ended with "Champagne Supernova." Had to throw on the accent and everything
the full
Champagne Supernova. All that. I threw that on. Everyone, and then everyone got some confidence to go up. So. Yeah.
I mean, you need you to kind of break the ice.
But my cousin, who is a professional singer.
Yeah.
So she just showed me up right after. She didn't even put anything on. She just went a cappella. And I was like, thanks for that.
That's okay.
But
you still got. Well, you're starting to do I know you play guitar, but you're starting to kind of get good with the tunes for the ladies.
Ripping the strings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Making some tracks now too.
Using the guitar.
I have one not song, but I have a kind of riff that I've written that I kind of want to start recording, and then get a song with it. But I just sample I sampled a Blink-182 song.
That was
recently.
last night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I'm making a track on that. So
That's pretty dope.
EP coming soon for the people.
That's sick.
It's not gonna be good. This is my first one, but I'll put
I'm pretty sure it'll
put
be
my
good.
heart into it. You know.
What is it that's dropping soon? I saw in your story.
Oh, that's Dre Thomas.
So
he's
describe
from
to the
So he's
people.
a rapper from Indiana.
Mm.
I was a fan of his for a couple of years. Like just listen to his tracks and stuff, and then after I got into producing, I was getting confident with like my quality of my beats, and then I was like, hey, like he's not huge. I'll hit him up, see, he might respond. So I DM'd him, and he was like, yeah, for sure, send some beats through. Sent a couple through, and he liked my work, so he started using them, and he started like, just like enjoying what I did, and then we started like, getting know each other more, and like, he's coming out with an album, and I got a beat on there on
That's
one of the
sick.
tracks.
That's really sick.
February 8th, so it's coming soon.
So are you like in the credits, like the
Yeah,
credits?
on the track list.
That's
There's
dope.
Shoki Beats and then Lupo. So
Is Shoki the big like?
he's big, yeah.
That's
Like you
sick.
definitely heard like some tracks with him. But yeah, and then like I've got a couple other tracks with him. He's making a music video for one. But yeah, so like I just have one.
Is he coming to Toronto or?
Yeah, he's gonna come. But like we're like kind of like friends now too. 'Cause,
That's
like,
sick.
yeah, we'd like talk on the phone, like FaceTime, But yeah, he's a sick guy. Like he's always really excited, which is he's just like zest for life. So
Yeah.
you just check out his tracks. They're like really good.
I will for sure,
Like,
and
yeah.
get the people to check them out too. I
Yeah.
know everything's on your story, and
Yeah.
at the end I'll ask them
It's
where to
it's
find
dropping
you.
February 8th on all platforms. It's called Hollow Hearts by Dre Thomas. So
That's
check
the
it out.
album. It's called Hollow Hearts?
He's been
That's
putting work in for like months, so
That's dope.
it's gonna be
That's
sick.
really dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else there's so much that I wanted to talk about today. Oh my ass. Yo, do you ever get random? Just fucking sidebar. Do you ever get like your ass hairs kind of like feel
Nope.
like no?
No?
Should I?
Yeah, just stop.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to know what you're gonna say. To be
You
honest.
know what? It's fine. We'll just leave
Like
it at
what?
that.
I have questions, but save
Well,
it for later.
after later. Okay. Yo, Maggie,
Yeah.
I have a question about your ass hairs.
Alright.
I'm kidding. Oh yeah, the thing I want to random also sidebar. So I was thinking about this. I just told you on my phone. What do you think? So like when you're cuddling with a girl,
Yeah.
you're getting into this is
Yeah.
this is
'Cause I'm a ladies' man.
of course. This is like if talking about your ass hairs is here, this is like up here. Like this is
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is not like an out of pocket conversation. Like the guy's kind of like holding her and she's kind of in there and like you're the big spoon.
Yeah.
Weird topic transition, but we'll just go with it. How do you feel about like being the little spoon? Like she's kind of holding you. Like what's your?
I mean, it's not as good. It's definitely not as good.
But like
Because you feel like
a little.
I don't like being like it's not as good. It's just
okay.
It's
I
a
see
lot
where you're
better
coming
being
from.
the big spoon.
I know you feel
You
kind
can
of
kind
like
of
yeah, you feel kind of like feminine or whatever.
yeah, if you're little.
But at the same time, it's kind of nice to be held.
It's nice,
sometimes.
yeah, but it's nicer to hold the booty. Yeah,
Well, I mean, when you're holding her, you also got
you got some more fun
Things-
going on.
pressed in certain areas
Yeah.
that are I don't know. I thought sometimes it's you having fun over there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of nice to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
For the people listening, on SoundCloud because you can't really see what's going on. Magnus is
God, sorry.
on. Don't worry. I'm also coming down from a cold. Magnus is on like a couch kind of beside us. He's just
Oh yeah.
having fun over there, just trying not to break
Playing
everything.
Tetris.
What?
Playing Tetris.
He's playing Tetris.
Yo,
Sick.
who plays Tetris anymore? You actually play?
I
Alright.
got everyone on it. Actually,
No. Yeah. Nah.
He
Nah.
got me on it. Ava got him on it, and I got my mom on it, and now she's addicted.
Huh. It's
Yeah,
not
I know.
everybody. That's your mom.
Speaking of your mom,
Oh.
there's a good.
Whoa,
Your mom.
no, not there's a good movie that I knew about it and I really wanted to see it.
Oh,
but
the
Maggie,
90s.
that yeah,
You watch it without me.
Mid-90s?
Thanks, guys.
we kind of invited you to come to that.
I mean, but you could have picked another movie. Waited
It's
for me.
really good.
Yeah, I got YouTube Premium,
watch
so I'll be watching
Yeah.
that.
No, it's
Okay, you've got the two.
you can.
Yeah, this chair doesn't fit in the middle.
You can-
Actually, wait, let me
okay.
slide in here.
There you go.
Okay, got it. Let me just-
You can. No, sorry. Yeah, mid '90s. Can you shut the fuck up, please? It's
Jonah
a. It's
Hill,
a.
right?
It's Jonah Hill
directed
directed it.
and he wrote it too.
Yeah, and like it's insanely good. What he did is like he got, because it's like pretty much about skateboarding and like that
Yeah.
life, and it's not really like a classic Hollywood like this is like plot and this happens and then this is like a happily ever after. Like it's just like kind of like a story.
Yeah.
More of like this is just what's going on, and because it's about skateboarding. Yeah, he got like actual skateboarders.
Yeah.
Like that are.
One of them's
kinda,
a
like,
rapper,
up and coming. Yep. Nickel Smith, right, Magnus?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was an insanely good movie. I loved it.
Yeah, I want to see it really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Maybe we could do that tonight.
I'm fidgety.
It's okay. I don't care.
I'll just stone.
Yeah. No. It's just an insanely good movie.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
Yeah. Anyway, so James is making beats. They're insanely good. I'm gonna put his stuff in the description for you to check out, but related to beats, I just generally about music, I've had some questions lately. I feel like this would be a good time to kind of bring them up just because we're on the podcast. Well, you can ask me or I can ask you. Just like, holy shit. You're an idiot. You good?
Check me out.
Alright. How's the peace sign? Is it limp?
Oh.
Alright.
Yo, it's limp.
Just
It's limp.
You guys gotta have your peace signs limp because
So
like
limp.
it's chill. Cause like if you're like, you're just not as chill as like just.
You gotta
limp
hack
peace
some
signs.
sack and throw up a limp piece on.
Yo, do you have your hat?
Did you bring them?
Yes.
I don't have shoes for it though.
I have.
We're
shoes.
hacking sack there.
We're hacking sack later. Maybe outside in the snow. Yeah. So I want to talk about music though. Just generally, first like kind of just general question. What are your thoughts on the last couple months of music? Kind of like, Blueface and.
Blueface. Yo, he sucks at rapping. But I just like his songs are still fun to listen to.
So.
Because it's bad. That, you have to kind of like listen to it sarcastically. You know what I mean? Like the beats are fire, so it's like fun to like. They're still good songs. In like a certain aspect, but like if you're listening to him, like this guy just has sick bar, like it's But if you're just like it's just fun to listen to for him.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, he's gotta die. He's not gonna last long.
Nah. What the fuck is vibrating? No, it's not mine. That's yours.
I got a missed call.
Oh, I thought that was his thing going off.
That's what I was asking.
For the also, hold up.
I got a missed call. Sorry.
Also it's okay. It's the first time. Also for the camera, we have like you have to hit the fucking button every 20 minutes because the video stops. So if you see a little pause, I'll probably just like insert a cute picture, in the video. Yeah, that's what's happening. The only comment I wanted to make about Blueface is like I feel like he's good because like as rap like keeps evolving, like there's just more and more people that are like trying to do it and trying to come into the game, and like everybody kind of has like a set kind of similar type of like flow, I guess. And like Blueface is just so different and original.
But he's also just like it just hurts my ears. His
like
voice.
it's shitty.
Like, he has voice cracks in tracks, like
but like
on purpose.
But like it's so bad that like it's like well nobody ever does it like this. So it's like you listen to it almost ironically.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Like, but like he's not gonna like. And he's also like an asshole with girls. So like.
Yeah, he's
not gonna last long.
We respect girls. Over here at the Second Take Studios, girls are not. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We respect girls. We have high respect for girls. Women. Actually.
Indeed, women.
Yeah, what else do I want to talk about? I have so much shit. Anything you wanted to say, James? Anything specific you wanted to talk about?
Not really. Like, I don't know.
Here's
with any ideas.
I have a fun one, but I want to ask this first. I love how I'm just sniffling into the thing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coming down from a cold.
Yeah.
Did you this year have any New Year's resolutions that were...
Kinda, yeah. Like, I wanna start eating a little healthier. Less, like, like going out for lunch or like less like eating out, just kind of like making like so I want to start cooking a little bit too.
Oh yeah.
You know, so like that also helps with eating healthier because like you can't really, it's easy to cook healthy food.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of my big one, and like also just kind of being more like outgoing, being less like shy at parties and like kind of making more friends. You know.
That's fair. Well, like I feel like you have pretty good parties, so.
Yeah, but like I kind of sit in the background, like just.
No, you're pretty live.
With like the people I know, though, you know.
Yeah, that's,
but, like
that's
people,
true.
I make like friends, but like I'm not really like if I went to someone else's party,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't leave with knowing someone.
Are we talking about last night on here? Or?
Well, we can, yeah.
Yeah, no reason why not. We had a little. No, it wasn't. It was like kind of a party.
It was a fling.
Last night.
It was a fling. Yeah.
It was a fling. We had a nice little fling last night. It was pretty fun. It was at your house. There was some moments of.
Yeah, nice little mosh pit that randomly broke out.
Some kid tried to start a mosh pit in his basement.
Yeah,
and
that's fun.
No, it's not really what you want to do.
Body checked from the wall, but you know.
Well,
nothing broke, so.
Yeah, that's good.
Nothing broke.
And it wasn't too much of a mess last night either.
No, it was
which
fine.
was good.
It ended up well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but just like last night, it was pretty fun. You know, fling. We I kind of had my fair share of fun as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to disclose all that on the podcast, but you guys can, you know, take some guesses or, you know, I'll leave it up to the imagination, I guess.
Comment down below what you think happened.
Comment down below what you think happened last night with Giacomo at James's party.
Yeah. It's my fling, okay?
The party was a fling. I had my fling, you know.
What? Why are you calling?
The money's calling.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that your phone?
No, the money's calling.
Money's always calling.
Oh,
Money's always calling.
That's okay.
It's my sister. I don't know why she's calling.
That's what happens when you become a big-time music producer.
Yeah, your sister calls you.
Phone's always ringing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two phones.
For what?
One's just like the old Android I had.
Oh, I thought there were, like one was for the plug-in, and the other was for the load. I just wasn't. Okay. The thing I did want to kind of get into, and like I feel like we could have a fun conversation about this, is the wall that's going on down south. I was only thinking about it because I saw some pictures today. Okay. I feel like I'm allowed to say whatever I want on the internet, right? Trump's a retard. Can we just put it out there? That guy's an absolute idiot.
Yeah.
Like, he is a genuinely bad person.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, my mom's a supporter.
No way.
She like respects some of his when he's done, but she's not like a supporter. You know what I mean?
Wait, which?
Not my
Your mom.
madre.
Is a Trump supporter?
Not necessarily a supporter, but she says because she's gone in depth with what she like researched, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just seeing with the media, because the media could portray however they want.
That's why I kind of wanted to get into.
Yeah, so like
that's why I brought it up.
You know, it might not necessarily be 100% true what you see directly on what the news is or like social media. So she's gone in depth with like seeing like, okay, how has he helped? Like what's he done that's good? And like she respects some of that.
Mm.
So.
Well, like there's even like people we see that like we just think like, oh, that's the most evil person. Like obviously there's two sides to every story. I'm not trying to defend him because I feel like I'm gonna get hate just for defending him, but there is two sides to every story. And you can also say like, you know, because we're from Canada, I feel like I'm trying to say like, oh, if there's any listeners from the U.S.
listeners from like Russia.
Yeah, there's gonna be. Well, if you're from Russia, you know a lot about Trump. But no, was that out of pocket?
Pocket.
Out of pocket, like an out of pocket. Do you not know what that means? Like, was that an out of pocket joke? Okay.
Just don't use it. Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'll go.
Yeah, it's Canada.
No, we're from Canada, so obviously like we're not, you know, like a big part of what's going on, but we still see everything through the news. We are kind of like America's little brother, and
Weird way to say it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, kind of.
Just get better at your sayings, okay?
Okay, like fuck. Do you wanna switch spots? Do you wanna host? Would you like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me the computer. I'll just.
No, but
things.
like realistically, there is two sides to every story, and there are, I guess, like things he has done good, and you can be like, oh, I support like what the Republicans represent, but not be a Trump supporter.
Well, yeah,
per
because
se.
he's done dumb things.
Yeah,
Obviously.
and he says dumb stuff, and like
Yeah. And he
obviously
tweets like crazy.
yeah, and just so you know, we are like not educated on this at all. So if we say something incorrect, then
Speak for yourself. But yeah. I watch Ben Shapiro, so
yeah, I watched a couple
Gavin
oversimplified
McInnes.
videos. So
yeah.
I'm
And what's the guy? Joe Crowder.
Joe Crowder, yeah, Louder with Crowder.
Yeah. Steven Crowder. My bad.
Steven Crowder, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like I got that
I think
wrong.
you were going for Joe Rogan.
Nope.
No?
Steven Crowder. Changed
No,
my
but, like,
mind.
You were crossover
What?
between Joe Rogan.
I don't
Steven
know.
Crowder?
My-
Okay.
Joe, Steven, Joe. Really simple names.
What are you saying back there?
I said you'll get flamed for liking Steven Crowder or Ben Shapiro. But
You'll get
Nah,
flamed for like.
I'm more right wing.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely more right wing, but I can also wholeheartedly say that like a lot of the stuff that Trump is doing is really like dumb. Like
Yeah.
he like because he knows that the media is gonna take his dumb stuff and run
Yeah.
with it, and like that could happen like any president, even like the best ones. But like he's like sitting in bed at 3 a.m, somehow in his head
tweet.
going, "This is a good decision. I'm gonna tweet." Fill in the blank, and he's
Yeah.
filled in the blank with some pretty absurd stuff.
But like, I think with politics in general, both sides are way too far to each side.
That's yeah,
Because like liberal, it's like very like, oh, like, you know, like everything is okay. Like you need to like
except
your
everybody.
raise,
And,
like kids, like you get participation trophy, like
yeah,
you know, and like right wing is too like, you know, like there's
right
like,
wing. Yeah.
it's too far like trying to keep things how they were, which wasn't perfect, obviously, right? So there needs to be like, that's the best thing about politics also though, is that there is two sides,
Yeah.
and because they're so far on either side, it usually ends up just kind of going in the middle.
Yeah.
Because they both, you know.
Sorry, my asshole's vibrating. Yeah, hit the thing.
Hit the line.
How's it looking, Maggie?
It didn't say record.
Hit it again.
Hold it.
I kind of want to eat the
No,
mic.
just press it.
Oh,
We're good.
we're good.
Okay, thanks.
The
Sorry.
eating
Also,
one.
this is our first podcast, so if it's like kind of shit, like, you know, if we get like half of the thing recorded, then
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. It'll still be obviously up on YouTube still. Anyways, no, the thing about that is like, they're both sides are extreme, and like I don't think there are people that are devoted just like wholeheartedly to one side, but if I were to classify myself, I'm like, if this is, you know, very like liberal and this is very Republican and this is
Nice.
this is the middle, I'm somewhere between middle and
right.
right.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I think, but I can, like I've said, like I think, like, because the reason I brought it up was I saw pictures today of the different, not trials, but like the different things that Trump was like trying for the wall, like the different ideas.
I saw some memes about like.
Yeah, no, well, of course there's the memes too, but I was just looking at them and I was like, he's seriously building a wall between because it almost started as a joke.
Yeah, like
Right?
I always thought it was kind of like a joke for.
I thought it was like a thing he said to like make his
But
ego
he's
bigger,
serious.
but he is serious, so that's
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think I have the right amount of knowledge to have an opinion on that.
Same.
So
That's
I'm not going
why
to state one. You know what I mean?
that's why I disclaimed myself at the beginning, saying like I'm not educated on this. I can have an opinion based on what I know, but that's about it. And like obviously what we know is heavily influenced just by like the media.
Yeah,
and
we're not even in the same country as where it's happening. So
we're a little who's our president again?
Prime Minister.
Yeah,
just get it out.
Bro, moment.
Just
I tried to make it, but it just went downhill.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, no, I sound like an idiot now,
Mhm.
and I'm not even
Yep.
It's kind of embarrassing. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, like I barely know. Like if you asked me shit about Justin Trudeau, I bet you I could tell you more about Trump than I could about Trudeau.
I know. I watched a documentary on Trudeau.
Oh, okay.
He's the box.
So you're,
Yeah.
you're kind of like should be sitting here, because you're the. I watched a couple oversimplified videos actually on Trudeau, so I'm kind of consider myself a bit of a historian and a politician, but that's all right.
Yeah, historian's not right, but you got it on the second try.
Pause. I was saying, like, I watched historical videos and present videos, so
Okay.
not only do I know about what's going on now,
Oh,
but
now
I
he's
know,
getting a little. You're
but
getting a
I
little
know,
too.
no, I know about what's gone on before that has made what is going on now what it is today.
Yeah, I'm in ancient history class, so.
Next semester?
No, this semester. Just
Like, you
finished.
just finished?
Mr. Hoekstra.
Oh,
Like
nice.
we learned about like from the beginning, like the.
Like
first-
5,000 years ago when the world was made?
Yeah. No. Like we learned it from like the first like societies, like sticks
Yeah.
and twigs, like
Oh, really?
yeah, up until
What'd you say?
like,
Said bro.
and then we went up till Rome.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
That's pretty
the
cool.
Greek one was like 2 months of it. And
Really?
I love like Greek mythology and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I read all the Percy Jackson books.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
I knew that was coming.
both series too.
Which ones?
Was
The
the first one.
There's the
normal
Percy
one.
Jackson, and then there's the Greek one, and then there's the Roman one, right?
yeah, with Jason, like how Jason's kind of the main character for the first couple.
I've also read all. I have them all upstairs on my shelf. I've read all of them, and there's
Jeez.
you know, they made a movie about like the original like they made like a
Yeah.
Percy. So bad.
I like it just for entertainment, but because
Oh,
I'm not one of the people who's like,
I was
yo, it
about
didn't
to-
even match the book. Like, what is it?
I was
what?
gonna bring that up. I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
People are like, I watched Harry Potter, and then when he swung his sword, it didn't match because when he swung his wand, it didn't match. Like, I'm like, okay, like, look, it's just a movie. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're okay. Just relax. What are you looking at me like that for?
Suck some gross shit.
No, but like as long as the movie entertains me,
Yeah.
like, and the Percy Jackson ones have like a lot of good like action and like it's still somewhat close.
There's
to,
more
like,
than one?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I just knew there was
But
one.
they just combined the last 4 books into one movie,
Mm.
which is
Like-
kind of bummy. But
Yeah. It's just like people who are like, the book did not match.
Yeah.
Like, it's
like
like,
I don't care. I watched the
I
movie
don't
and
care.
I was entertained.
yeah. What other movies based on books are there that are good?
Lord of the Rings, Hobbit.
Yeah.
Watch-
I
yo.
love all the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yo, The Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies.
Mhm.
Such a good movie. I watched it on the plane. So sick. The elves all like, and when they're getting ready for
Was
the
this
army.
the first time you ever watched it?
Nah, but like, I just like rewatched it, I guess. But like, I kind of forgot about it, you know.
Mhm.
And like when the elves are all like, when the guy with the moose, he's riding the moose, he's going through, and they're all like perfectly in sync, just like turning as it's going through. It's so sick.
I have a movie that I think you'll like. It's called Braveheart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we already talked about Scotland.
No, I know because you talked about Scotland and you're from Scotland, so
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of it, but like it's kind of
Oh yeah.
has to do with.
I
Like,
could recite the movie.
do you think you could? It's an inside joke. It's like his all-time movie.
Yeah, like I could. There's the one scene. Like I can't just be like right now. You can be like go. I could be like
Mm.
But like when it's happening, there's this one scene where it's like they're about to. It's called the Battle of Stirling.
Mm.
Like it's it's based on a true story, and like he's like William Wallace is giving like this motivational speech, and there's these like 2 dummies in the front of the line just kind of chirping back at him, and like me and my brothers, like we both know, so like we're all like everyone's watching the movie, we're trying to be quiet, but we're looking at each other, kind of mouthing it, right? And like one guy, he's like, the English are too many, and we all just laugh. I don't, cause he's just such a like
Yeah.
like stooge, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like, and it's just so funny when he says that we just all laugh. But my mom cries every time. Anytime.
Braveheart?
The first bagpipe note in the movie, tears, and then she leaves.
Really?
She can't.
Yeah.
She hasn't sat through it all in a while.
What are your? This I also had on the thing written down. What are your like all time if you have to pick your top 3 Christmas movies?
The Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the
Is
one
that-
with
is
Jim
that-
Carrey.
Like that's your number 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That's just so funny and so good. Elf, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Elf's a good one. And like, oh, you know which one?
Mm.
What's it called? It's called Jack Frost.
Oh yeah.
I think that's my number 1.
Really?
The one with the kid and like the J shot. He's a hockey player and his dad dies and then his dad comes back as like a snowman.
I've seen that one.
Yo, I'm actually gonna watch that.
I've watched. Okay.
I think I'm gonna watch it when I go home.
Tonight?
Not tonight.
Or yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow at work. After work. Not at work.
No. I also, because I was thinking about this earlier, and I feel like this is like a cliche, like everybody says like this is their favorite, but like A Charlie Brown Christmas, kind of like, I know it's probably my number 2. Jim Carrey The Grinch is my number 3.
Yeah.
And like I have 2 for my number 1, but I can't really pick.
What are they?
Okay, one of them's Elf.
Yeah.
And one of them's like a movie like I don't think anybody like I don't know the title of it. I've watched it a couple times, and it's about like the story about like the kid. Do you know? You might know what it's called if I describe it to you. What?
Describe it.
Okay. Oh, actually, I lied. Home Alone's my number 2.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna describe Home Alone or something.
No.
I was waiting for that.
Okay, it goes. Jim Carrey Grinch is 3. Home Alone is my number 2, and my number 1. It's like this kid like saves up all these like recycle like cans to like save up like nickels to buy like his mom's dying, and like he buys her shoes. Like these shoes. It's like the Christmas shoes or something. Like that's like one of the only movies
that the shoes save her?
No, she still dies, and it's sad.
Oh, but shouldn't he like try to pay for like her medical bills or something?
No.
No,
I don't
shoes.
know. It's just like that's like one of the only movies that's ever made me cry, and like it's like stuck with me, and I've watched it like twice, and like the last time I watched it I was in grade 8, and I have no idea what it's called, but like I think it's my number.
I know those movies where like that's a banger, but
I just remember the premise, and then I remember it making me cry when like he gives her the shoes, and like she's so happy, and then like she dies. It's a sad one.
Yep.
Yeah, what are we at? We're at 30, so we're halfway there. Shut
Halfway
the
to
fuck
what?
up. Guess who just snapped me?
Who? Whomst.
Sarah Humphreys.
Ah.
Damn, who's that?
I don't know. Did you actually? I can't say that on the podcast. There's like certain stuff like I feel like I want to say that like has to do with like our personal lives, but like I feel like the only listeners are like our actual friends, and like I don't want to just be like saying shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's banger. That one movie that I don't know the name of, and now I'm gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like trying to remember. I'll Google it after for sure.
Shoes movie.
Shoes.
Speaking of shoes movie, sorry, I was just yelling at the camera.
It's okay.
You know, what's it called? I think it's called like Holes.
Yeah.
Oh, banger.
With the
Banger.
shoe, like I don't know why, just like the shoes at the beginning. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a lot to do with shoes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's a banger.
Yeah, I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
The Shia LaBeouf. I just discussed, so like one of my all-time favorite movies, or like because I was also talking about like movie like sequels. What are those called? Like trilogy of movies or whatever.
How many of?
Like a group of like a series, movie series.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I sound like I have like no brain today. I don't know why. I just sound like a fucking idiot. Please don't get mad at me. I was talking about my favorite movie series, and mine were my top 3 were Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones. And pardon me?
That's a great choices.
Thank you.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Are you on the podcast?
Yeah. Shut up, Maggie. Just kidding. Love you.
So the Holes, the main character from Holes is Shia LaBeouf, and I didn't take in till like recently that Shia LaBeouf is also in one of the Indiana Jones movies. Like I'm not sure which, and I don't want to get it wrong.
He's like a sub character, though, right?
He's kind of like a secondary character. Like he's kind of important.
Really?
And yeah, he's like, so Harrison Ford, who plays Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf plays like this like kid who's like kind of like his like youngin, which is it's pretty sick. Cause like I knew Shia LaBeouf obviously from like Holes and like It's Time to Stop.
And Transformers.
And Transformers and all that. But I didn't like even take in that he was in I didn't even take in that he was in Indiana Jones.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a sick story.
Okay, you know what?
Tell me more.
I'm feeling really attacked right now.
Yep.
Yo, speaking of those 3 series though. What?
Solo.
No, I'm gonna talk about that after. The soundtrack from Pirates of the Caribbean. Megan, we were at Magnus's house like the other day. It was like with Jacob, and his sister and her boyfriend were just in the kitchen cooking, and they're like, yeah, play some bangers on the speaker, and I had brought my speaker and I was connected to it, and I just played like the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack just in the kitchen. It was
Nice.
pretty fucking funny. Yeah, no, the thing that Maggie was chirping about though is you've watched all the Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
They've made like the other movies, like, because when Disney bought Star Wars, like, they've made over the past couple of years, and the most recent one is like a solo story.
Yeah.
About like young Han Solo. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad movie. Like, I didn't like it at all.
They're just not the classic. It's hard to like make new classics.
Yeah.
You know.
It's hard, like, because that movie is like here.
Yeah.
All the movies are like here, and then when you try to remake it, you just can't.
You can never get there.
Like, get to, like, just
Yeah.
bust through those
just
doors
can't
to get
bust
to that
through.
level. Yeah, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
They're like obviously kind of the best movies of all time, but
Yeah.
you're never gonna be able to live up to that. And that's all right. Oh, we were watching How I Met Your Mother yesterday, right?
Yeah. It's
and
a
like
banger.
when he was like talking.
Yeah. He's like, he's marrying that girl. He's like, if she doesn't like Star Wars.
I know the episode.
Speak when spoken to.
Yeah.
I can recite like that whole show, I swear.
Yeah.
That's
such a
so
good
cool.
show. Yeah, but.
Then Indiana Jones having Shia LaBeouf in it was cooler.
Yeah, but we talked about.
Yeah, but like that was related to what we were talking about. You fucking hate.
You guys
So next time we record a podcast, it'll just be 2 people, not 3.
Yeah.
What were we? Oh yeah, How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, no, he's just like how he can't marry a girl if she doesn't like Star Wars, and like it's kind of relatable.
Yeah, I don't care.
Anti-vaxxer
Well,
moms.
What?
Sorry. No, you go.
No, I feel like them like if they don't like a movie, it's not like the full reason why I should dictate it. But it's
Well,
like,
I mean,
it's obviously a show and it's like over exaggerated, but like
Well, I mean, unless it's Star Wars, in which case, like, if she doesn't like Star Wars, you can't marry her.
that's a big one. But I feel like collectively, like if they can respect the movie,
Yeah.
then it's fine.
Yeah.
You know. But
What's
they're
like-
nah, that movie sucks.
Okay,
Like,
hypothetically, if you were in it, like, if that was like normal, like if it was like a girl liking this movie could make or break your relationship, what movie is that for you? Is it Braveheart?
Yeah, I feel like it might be.
Like, what if like you're with
That movie's just so good. Like you can't not like it.
What if you're with your fiance and you're like, oh, like she's like, yeah, we should watch something, and you're like, oh, let's watch Braveheart, and she's like, yeah, I've seen it, it's not that good. Like, how are you reacting?
I'd be like, damn it, but like I'm not like gonna be
It's not gonna ruin your...
we're not getting married now, like. But if she was like, that movie sucks and you're an idiot for liking it, I'd be like, get out of my house.
Yeah. Well, it was also a hypothetical question, so
I'd slap her too.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, we don't talk about hitting women on here, actually.
I said slap.
Hmm?
Slap is different than a hit.
Okay. Do you want to go into a bit of detail with that, or?
Well, if you slap someone, it's not gonna hurt for that long. If you hit somebody, they're falling down, maybe.
But like, is that not hitting?
If you backhand them, that's a hit. If you just get your knuckles into it.
That's not a cool woman.
So, guys, Your Honor. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I did not hit her. The bruises were from open-handed slapping her, okay, Your Honor?
They were not hits.
My
They were
fist
slaps.
was not closed. My hand was open, and I slapped her. I don't understand why she even cried after. I only slapped her in the face 3 times.
Only 3.
Like, Your Honor, I think this case should be dismissed right now.
Yep. I only kicked her once when she fell.
Yeah, and she was already on the ground when I kicked her, so
Yeah.
it doesn't get... Like, please.
Okay.
Yeah. No, maybe we just don't talk about that, because it's just not good.
It's all jokes. Don't worry, boys.
Yeah. We
And girls.
absolutely do not condone that. As a matter of fact, if you are someone who ever thinks about laying a hand on a woman, we will find you and we'll beat the shit.
We won't do anything.
We will...
But we will be angry at you.
We will be very
But
upset,
we're not-
and we will have some words for you.
Yeah, but we're
We will not hit you, because that just makes the problem worse.
also scared of people. But, you know,
Yeah, I'm not really like that.
I'm not a
Maybe I
fighter.
should go to the gym a little bit.
I'm just not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, make peace, not war.
Yeah, friends, not foes. Come on.
Limp ass peace sign, baby girl. What did I say? Oh, Anti-vaxxer mom. So speaking of hurting other people,
Okay.
great transition.
Yeah.
There's a
Gonna
new
talk about UFC or something.
there's a new epidemic out there, which is
Women.
this trend that is bringing back viruses and insanely deadly diseases that have been eradicated for over hundreds of years, and deciding to bring them back because you are a not smart person. What I'm talking about is parents who decide that they should not vaccinate their kids
Oh yeah.
because they feel like for their personal please, if you're an anti-vaxxer, don't give me hate. I'm just giving my opinion. This is opinion, not a fact.
Yeah.
It's an opinion. I feel like it's not a good decision, and here's why.
Wow.
It's not just about like, oh, you're a dumbass because you don't vaccinate your kids and now your kids are going to get polio. It's like you don't vaccinate your kids and now your kids are going to have a virus that has been pretty much eradicated and they're going to spread it to other kids.
Yeah,
it's
it's dangerous for everybody.
Like vaccinations are, work 99% of the time, but why are you going to take the risk of like, it's just not a good risk to take.
Yeah.
I was reading something about it today and it was just making me very upset.
Yeah.
So that's why. I just wanted to get your take on it.
That's all you, my boy.
Hit the camera.
We're going for an hour on this one, boys.
Yeah.
Nice. It's the last roti.
Move. See if the light's flashing. Is the light?
Well, it's like I press it and then it stops.
Yep. Okay, it's recording.
And then I have to press it again to start.
Makes sense.
Okay, I don't even think we need to stop then. I don't know. It'll be like
Maybe it's been under 20 minutes.
maybe I don't know.
Maybe it's been like 19.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's whatever. There will be pauses in it. It'll be like a good time. Like maybe I'll like insert the like where to find you, my SoundCloud, all that. No, I just wanted to get your take on anti-vaxxer moms or anti-vaxxers in general.
Like, it's just dumb. I don't like on things like that. I don't really have like a. It's just like you can't control other people.
Yeah, I know,
So you
but
just
like
gotta be safe with what you can and just kind of deal with what your life is.
well, like
It's a free world.
if
right?
yeah,
For the most part.
for the most part, but like if you had children,
Yeah, I'd be vaccinating them.
okay, just making sure. What else do I have on here that was fun to
Have
talk
you heard about like the 23andMe? You know that?
That's
Where you donate or not donate. Sorry, you like send them your saliva.
Can I say something?
Oh, like the hair.
Yeah, I think I would say
You're hitting the murder? You're going to talk about that?
not the murder, but I have something else. But you talk about that after.
Okay, I'll talk about that.
So
Do I hop in? Or?
yeah, we'll swap out. Wait,
the-
let me talk.
I was
Sorry.
gonna. You said the 23andMe, and I was gonna. That's like the ancestry thing, right? Like to find
Kinda,
out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
Go ahead.
there's like
Floor is yours.
conspiracies around it with like
Mhm.
so there's like some like Google CEO or like something they're like related with Google, like Google gave them like a $2 million like donation to Jumpstarter, like invested in the company.
Mhm.
And there's like they're like the CEO of 23andMe is like cousins with like some like there's weird connections between them.
Between 23andMe guy and
Yeah.
Google guy.
So then one of the Google guys he was talking about how they're close to finding like a way to stop aging. But what you need is DNA from when you're younger. And then they put it in a serum and then like inject it into you and it just reverses aging so it goes back to when you were younger. So what they're saying
Some
is like
sci-fi
23
shit
so
right
like
there.
23andMe is collecting all these young people's
Oh.
DNA. Like YouTubers are promoting it. Like everyone where young people see it is promoting 23andMe. So are they trying to get everyone's DNA so that when they figure that out, everyone just puts it in?
I feel like that wouldn't be good because there's also conspiracies that are like our world is getting towards overpopulation, so the government kind of wants to do the opposite. They want everybody to.
But that's also that is debunking of that too. There's actually going to be an underpopulation problem in the future.
Really?
Because people are getting smarter and smarter people have less kids, and with the rate of death to birth is going to go the wrong way. Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. Stay educated, boys.
Yeah, but there was also like a similar thing with like Facebook a while ago with the whole Zuckerberg thing.
Yeah.
With like
He's a
they
robot.
were collecting like your information
Yeah.
to use for shit, you know. And my cousin who was here, the one that you guys met, she
Yeah.
was talking about how she's like, yeah, no, like, cause she just bought a condo for like 2020, like she's moving in, and she's like, yeah, it's like a really nice neighborhood and everything, like, and like the main street that it's on is about to be a Google Street, and I was like, hold on, pause, like, what
Google
the fuck is a
Street.
Google Street? And she's like, think about Google Street View,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know when like you drop the little guy, it gives you street view. She's like, it's like that, but there's cameras that are always recording, and it's like a live street view, because like the neighborhood is like up and coming, but like
Yeah.
it used to be shitty,
Oh, okay.
and it's like right near what is it called? What's the where like bad, like the bad neighborhood in Toronto that everybody like, Regent Park.
Yeah.
It's right near Regent Park, where like it used to be a pretty bad neighborhood, but it's supposed to be up and coming, and they're like, yeah, this whole new like Google Street is gonna make it better. It's like live cameras, and like they can like zoom in on your face and be like this, and then just like, you know, like in the movies where like it just zooms in and it just gives like the profile, like James Kinnard,
Oh, yeah. Kinnaird. Yeah.
age 16.
16. Yeah.
Okay.
You know me well.
Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't know if it like you turned 17 yet.
Yeah.
And like it just gives all like the information, and like that's gonna like actually be a thing. Like she's like, yeah, it's called a Google Street, and they're starting them now like in the States, like in LA and stuff, and like that's kind of like, imagine just like walking down the street and like you just know that like there's camera, like even if there's nobody watching the cameras, like there's just cameras like recording you, and like someone can access that. And like I'm always like because when it's like there's like those people like conspiracy theorist types that are like, oh yeah, the government's always watching us. I'm like, I'm not too sure about that, because like
Google is.
Well, no, because like it's not like they're like they have no special interest in like there's no reason that someone in the government like they really don't care about you personally that much, unless you're like
a general staying in power and stuff.
But still, like I don't know, like it's kind of weird just like kind of having cameras on you at all time. But you know, it is what it is, and like I guess there is a positive, and like the reason that they're doing it is like kind of just to keep the streets safe, which I guess is good, you know, because your you know, chances of getting mugged are lower, which, you know, that's a good thing. Getting not mugged is a good thing.
Yeah.
Or not getting mugged is a good. Man, yo, I need some vitamins or something. Kind of stupid today.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're here to entertain you guys.
Yeah.
As much as we are entertaining ourselves. But yeah, no, it's crazy shit that's happening to our world.
You got any more topics? Or?
I do. There's one that was Jewel or Novo. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a fun topic. This is for fellow people from Toronto that are like our age or older, because I don't think the younger kids will remember this. Do you, either of you actually, remember in 2014 or 15? Like, I'm only bringing this up because I saw something about it on my computer the other day. The big ice storm that happened like over the winter break. Do you remember like that whole big like the 2014 ice storm that hit Toronto? You remember that, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, so this is like a weird story. Like I don't know if it's appropriate or not, but it was whatever. Shut the fuck. We were. This is like all I remember from it, because like I remember everybody talked about it, but pretty much most of the city at one point, like in the worst part of it, lost power. And my dad's always like has like generators and shit going, and we had a generator that was like good enough to like pretty much power like the main shit in our house. Like we wouldn't obviously like have lights on or like stupid shit that we weren't using, but like the fridge and the freezer just to keep our food good and everything.
Yeah, we put our food outside in the snow.
That's what a lot of people did, like their freezer shit.
Raccoons got to it, obviously.
Anyways, so they're not in the shot obviously because they're ugly and dirty, but we have like sound blankets on the wall just for sound. And I remember my dad getting me to help him hang them up over the front window, and I don't know if this is like paranoia or what, but I just feel like it's funny. Because he's like, yo, if people are walking by on the street, like, this is desperate times. Like, he's like, if they see that, like, our lights are on and, like, our fridge is open, it was almost a purge type situation. He's like, if they see that our shit is on, like, they might, you know, get, like, be like, oh, shit, how do they have power and we don't? And, like, kind of, not rob us, but, like, you know, kind of be, like, coming to the door and doing shit. So he's like, you know, cover this. Don't, like, have lights on to the point where, like, they can see it from outside. Keep the lights upstairs off. Keep the blinds closed. Like, it just triggered all those memories of... Okay. It just triggered all those memories of, like, that. And, like, it was kind of weird because, like, I was, like, a little, like, jitty, like, kid. And it was like, yo, this is almost like a bit of, like, a purge a little bit because of what happened.
Just paranoid purge, but, you know.
You know, but it was kind of, like, fun at the same time. It's like, okay, like, we're good. Like, we got to stay safe. Like, you know, obviously we're not going to get, like, strapped up, but...
You never know.
You never know. But, like, it lasted a while, and, like, it was bad. Like, I know a lot, like, our neighborhood was, like, pretty blessed in terms of, like, shit falling down. Like, trees breaking, like, power lines. But, like, I remember, like, when the power came back and everything was up and running, just, like, some of the pictures of the shit. Like,
it's crazy. Like,
people, like, died.
Yeah.
I guess, like, it was pretty messed up. Like, cars and houses were ruined.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of natural disasters.
Just slurped in the camera.
Thank you so much. We also have an ASMR channel going.
Sorry.
Thanks.
I've been working on my ASMR techniques.
I just took in, I can see if the camera's recording because the little red light's flashing, so you see the little red light going? Look in the mirror. Look in the window, I mean. Like, the reflection of the red light. That means it's recording. So I think we're good. Excuse me. Speaking of natural disasters, though, or I don't know if it's a natural disaster. It's like a man-made disaster. Oh, voice crack.
Nice.
Thanks. I was trying to become Joe Santagato, I guess. Man-made disaster. Did you see the thing in New York, like the blue light thing that was like trending for a while? That was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that would mess me up.
That, like, I was watching, speaking of Joe Santagato, I was watching his shit, and, like, I watched a couple other people that are from New York talk about it.
Yeah.
And that kind of sounded, like, kind of scary. Like,
yeah, I would think, like, aliens were coming.
Yeah, like, I saw pictures, and, like, all those, what are they called? Conspiracy theorists went off. They were like, we fucking told all of you that this would happen, and it happened.
Yeah.
And, like, I saw a lot of the pictures and, like, the way they described it, and there's just, like, a massive, like, blue light just, like, that takes up the whole sky. They said it was, like, I don't know, like, 11 at night, like, nighttime, like, dark out, and all of a sudden, like, your windows are flooded with, like, daytime light.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Yeah, that'd be spooky.
Yeah. Like, that's pretty spooky. And, like, everybody... Like, there were just people, like, running in the streets. Like, I'd be kind of spooked.
Yeah, no. Wait, Maggie, what were you saying about the 23andMe?
Okay, this shit was crazy.
Wanna hop in?
Should I hop in to say?
You can keep the head.
It's short, but...
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, boys.
Well, I'm just going to check where we're at.
What are we
we got time. We're at 53. I just want to keep it, like, around an hour.
What's going on, boys? 1,000 limping.
Oh, this is also... Your hair's just doing its own thing.
Oh, shit.
This is my buddy Magnus Anderson. I pronounced his last name right.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna have you, like, in the feature though of the podcast. It'll just be, like, featuring, like, James Kinnaird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BeatsbyLupo.
Well, that'll be, like, tagged down below.
Nah, you gotta say featuring BeatsbyLupo.
Featuring
That's
BeatsbyLupo
yeah.
instead of James Kinnaird.
Yeah, that's what I go by.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm gonna have Magnus Anderson. You kind of look like a hippie right
Alright.
now.
Anyways.
What's your 23andMe story?
So
Welcome to the podcast.
Glad to be here. You know.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay, so the 23andMe thing,
It's very nice to
I
have
don't
you
know
on.
too much about it, but my sister was telling me about it, and I saw a little bit on TV because I was
Did you get
on
everything out?
had a little itch.
Okay.
Because I was at my grandma's house, and my grandma's house we watched a lot of the show called like Forensic Files, which is just like classic like murder mystery kind of things, but like real murders and stuff, and they just like talk about them, and like they were kept being like commercials about this big show that was gonna come on that was like kind of in the same genre as these, and it was about like there was this murder from the 70s, like there's this case,
Yeah.
And he like murdered a bunch of people, whatever. And so somehow they found like some person who was related to him, like through
The murder?
23andMe, like through that, and then they used that and found like a bunch of relatives of him. So they like went through each relative and like eventually tracked him down, and like they found him. And it's just crazy.
Wait, like did it? So they took like they had DNA they used? Cause like
I don't really know.
Isn't that how 23andMe works? Like you send.
Yeah, because I didn't really like I didn't watch the thing, so I don't know too much about it. But it was like somehow they found him using the 23andMe thing, like using the database that they already had, and it was just kind of crazy because I was thinking about how like it's like they've been doing stuff like this for a while, where like you send them your DNA and then you get the results back, and it says like who your relatives are and where you're from, that stuff. And then I feel like it's kind of like the police and stuff and like law enforcement has like started to be like, oh shit, now we have like
we had this as an
we have
asset.
like so many people's just DNA that we can use, and it's crazy because it's like a closed case from like the 70s of like a murder, and then now they've used this like 23andMe thing to find the guy, and they actually like found him, I think. But I want to watch the thing because it sounded pretty crazy.
No, but like kind of like going with that, like I feel like now, like as we advance more and more with like technology and everything, it's almost impossible to like be like off the grid. Like to be like, you know how it's like, oh yeah, like I don't want to be found. Like if you're like that kind of like 50 years ago, like it would have been a lot. Like you just kind of like burn out. Like,
but like in 50 years, we're gonna be able to show our kids like this,
We're gonna be what?
Able to show our kids like this.
Yeah, no, we will, but it's just crazy how like at a certain point, like you could just disappear pretty much. Like you could just be like off the grid, and like people would like eventually be like, no, we can't find it. But, like now it's like you can almost find anybody. Like with especially just like even just with the internet alone and everything, like 23andMe and all that, like you can kind of locate people pretty well.
Yeah, and like we've talked about this a little bit, how like we think it'd just be cooler back in the day, how like people like didn't have phones, didn't have like social media like Instagram, Snapchat, and all that. And like I still like think like I've been thinking a lot about like deleting my Instagram stuff, but it's just like I don't know, it's hard. It's definitely like an addiction.
Well, it's also like it'd be nice that like for nobody to. Can you stop breaking my table?
Also, that was James earlier.
Sorry.
Yeah, like both you're.
Yo,
I was saving
you
all
all
the
right?
cops.
Thanks. We can still pick it up though. The mic still hear everything. This is why this is very natural. Like just like this is real life. This isn't super scripted. This isn't anything. This
isn't scripted at all.
Our peace signs are limp as fuck, dog.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. I'm also coming down from a cold, so we're blessed. Yeah, like it's like it would be nice if nobody had them, like, because then we just like wouldn't like nobody had and like a phone and social media and all that. But like we live in an era where like you have to, right?
And like it's so useful.
Yeah, and it's like it's really useful, but like it's either everybody has them or no one has them type of situation.
Because yeah, it's like with social media at least, it's like it's hard to not have it as like a teenager, especially once you've like become pretty much addicted to it and are using it like 24/7. It's like just deleting it is like.
Well, it's also like it almost forces you into into an addiction. It's not
and it's like it feels like it's one of those things where it's like it feels like if you don't have it, then you're missing out.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's like say you delete Instagram stuff and you go home and like you're just not talking to anybody, whatever. Like I feel like it'd just be better, but then you'd like. It's one of those things where it's just like the fear of like missing out. I swear there's like some. It's like there's a word for that.
Oh, what? FOMO. It's FOMO. FOMO. We were talking about it
FOMO.
Yesterday. No, but it's like going with what you said. Like some things like.
Do you need to?
Take a little walk ski poo. I'm kidding. Look at me. Over here. There you go.
My hair's.
I know. Stop. Look over here. Can you look over here?
Oh, I just pressed a button.
I don't care. Can you still hear through the headphones? Can you still hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good. Is that better? Did I look cute?
You look the same as you did before.
Cool.
It's also like I don't know if this is a good analogy, but like if you like start snorting crack,
and then you want to stop snorting crack.
That's like you're stepping into an addiction clearly, But like, it's not like someone's like, oh, I want to try social media and see if I like it. You know, it's like if you're growing.
When did
up,
you start using social media?
Probably like grade 7, grade 8.
Yeah, I think I got Instagram in like grade. Oh, I feel like I shouldn't say this, but
Are you trying to flex?
no, I'm not gonna say the at. I'm not gonna drop the at on everyone because
Like the OG
my old Instagram at, I don't know my password for it or whatever, so I can't delete it. But I check it out sometimes. It's still up. I'll show you guys after, but
Can you
I'm
say
not dropping that. There's no chance.
Is it because of like what the ad is,
It's
or you just don't want people
it's
checking it
just,
out?
It's like lame as fuck.
Oh, it's alright.
We
all have
it's like
that.
grade 5 or something. I don't know.
Don't
I
worry,
posted just like pictures of like Halo and shit.
I had like videos
it's
of me
funny.
like
And, like,
puck juggling on mine.
And like memes
Yeah.
that like aren't funny and it's
Like
the
the big.
What if you're gonna say something and it's actually on
No,
there?
there's with that like chubby like Chinese kid, and it's like Bay called said wing hero, like, you know that meme?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I posted that when
Probably
I first
worse,
got Instagram.
Probably worse than that. Like I'll try to remember. Oh, one, it's like, if you fall, I'll be there for you, and then it's like a quote, and it's like floor. I know that one's posted on there. And it was like, what compelled me to like, yo, the people need to see this. This is the masses. They're gonna love this.
Yeah, no, there's like, I posted like the like bare stupid ones, like when you fart and you're waiting for everybody to smell it.
Yeah.
And, like it's like the like troll face. It's like.
Yeah.
It's like. Like at one point in my life, I thought that was a good decision. Like
yeah.
I was like.
You were like, yo, this is funny.
I saw
this
it.
is
I
funny.
liked it. I screenshotted it, and then I went through the conscious process of being like, I should repost this because other people are gonna like it.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was a good decision.
Tough times.
Tough times. Tough fucking times. James, you wanna hop back in to close it out, or you comfy over there? All right, get the fuck
Peace out, boys.
Thank you very much. And our final guest of the evening.
Back, boys.
You okay?
Yeah, a little coughing fit. I was holding them in the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, I gotta let this out.
Very, very kind of you.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks? Anything you want to say before we...
Well, you can find me
Oh, yeah.
on all platforms.
James, where can they find you?
You can find me on all platforms at BeatsbyLupo. LUPO. Every platform, SoundCloud, YouTube, IG. Not Apple Music or Spotify.
Are you going to drop your personal thing, or...
I'm gonna be leading that soon anyway.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just gonna ride with my my brand, you know.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. Getting fully into it. So.
I might put Magnus's stuff in the description if I'm feeling kind.
Yeah.
You can find my personal Instagram account at giacomo.careri. That's GIACOMO.CARERE. I will have that in the description. If you are listening to this, you can check us out on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is Second Take Studios. And if you are watching this on YouTube and want to keep it for some reason to have to listen to when you're on the train driving to work.
Yeah, you're just driving the train. Yeah.
Okay. When you're on the train flying to work, you can find us on SoundCloud also at Second Take Studios.
Oh, yeah.
Where this will be uploaded.
All
This
right.
has been your boy, Slim Dick. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you,
My man.
My voice is just not having it. Thank you so much, Magnus, for your ad-libs and your little conversation there. Thank you very much for coming on, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.